Hi, this is Brian. We're back in the Budget Home studio, and time to do a bit of a catch up, talk about what's coming next. We've got a discussion between myself and Nick Jolliffe any day soon. Nick's been over in China and he's bringing back his reflections and observations of his stay there, being there on business. And I'm back thinking about how we are so shortchanged by the systems that rule us. It's sort of a tragedy, really, particularly in countries where they claim to practice democracy, because really the principles of democracy are about fairness and justice. They have to be, if you think about it, because majority rule has got to include what's good for the majority, what is the best possible world that you could have from a majority ruling. And of course the other great plank in democracy is minority protection, and of course that all sits on the whole platform of sharing the benefits. Now, where does this actually take place? We get a lot of rhetoric. The media keeps telling us how great everything is. We hear all the good news continuously about the stellar economies, how unemployment is going down, and so forth. So it just goes on and on. But yet, those of us who are out on the street, toughing it out in the world that we all experience and know, have a different picture. And it's one that is rather vexing, because we keep getting these mixed messages from the media, and yet in reality things are not so good. People are losing their jobs, they're not paid an adequate wage, and so price of living goes up. Of course, under peak oil, energy costs are out of control, and we're on a slippery slope. But we'll never be told exactly how serious it is, because vested interests actually are clinging onto this whole basis of it'll be okay, it'll trickle down, and capitalism will deliver. Well, I got news for you. It doesn't deliver for most people. In fact, it serves the needs of a minority, and so it's totally unjust as a system. And even if we were to have a fairer form of capitalism, that would have to actually include a guaranteed living wage for all, and a restriction on what could be charged in the way of interest on money that is lent. I mean, even Martin Luther understood that very clearly, that anything above a certain level of interest was usury. I'd have to go back and check the figures that Luther put forward. That it wasn't very high, and of course, the wonderful thing that the Protestant rebellion brought was a fresh approach to society. Anyway, we're going to leave it just there, because I'm looking at the top of my screen and I'm seeing my battery flickering on and off, saying it's nearly empty. But however, let's just chew that over, and we'll pick this up again perhaps when Nick Jolliffe shows up. Okay, all the best.